What's up, everybody? Today on Make It Cozy, we're going to repurpose an old Hutch for a holiday gift. Let's check it out. So we got this guy from our friends down the road, our neighbors, and they were going to be like, hey, we're going to throw this away. Do you have any use for this? And I was like, yeah, I love these like apothecary style cabinet part right here, even though it's a little bit water damaged and it's a little bit dirty, but you know what? We can fix it up. So we graciously took it from them and we're going to repurpose it. So I don't know where my partner's like original inspiration to come from, but we had this old like mail sorter thing with like it had like key hooks and like other little doodads that you can stick crap in or whatever. And we're like, we're never going to use this for what its intended purpose is. So she's like, look, I got a lot of necklaces, rings, earrings. Can you like repurpose this thing into like a little display for all my jewelry? And I was like, heck yeah, I could. So she was telling our neighbor about this and she was like, yo, Cozy like made this thing for me, whatever. So it was kind of serendipitous that like she had told her that story and then that they had given us this Hutch. So that's where the whole inspiration for this build had come from. So like it was crazy because we were just happened to be in their neck of the woods on that side of the neighborhood because like there was a garage sale going on and the street was packed. So we were like, hey, can we just park in your driveway? And they're like, yeah, go for it. So whenever we were done, that's whenever they broached the question of like, hey, can you use this? And I was like, absolutely. Plus it's like hardwood, like it's all hardwood. So like even if I didn't have the idea for my partner to repurpose this guy, I would have still got some pretty dope wood. I think it's like cherry or something. I don't know. But let's get into the build, right? So we're taking off this backing. There's like a bunch of staples and I'm kind of like, getting kind of rough with it because even still, like I can just cut those pieces off. Like I don't need the whole backing piece for our purposes, right? To repurpose this guy. So going into it, like there were more staples on the top. I'm going to reuse that mantle like in the garage, but I still need to pop it off, in my garage. So, just to try to dissect this a little bit more, I'm just kind of pounding out the pieces because they're like tongue and groove or whatever. So I'm trying to be pretty ginger with it using the rubber mallet, but I also still want to get this guy apart, right? The main goal right now is to get that little apothecary part off, and I'm like super pumped. But I want to reuse as many parts as I can, including the side, even though they're swirly, like it's a dated piece, right? It just looks dated, but I'm thinking like, yeah, I want to reuse as much, but let's get the big boy out. So I use the handsaw and the power saw because like one edge, really easy to get off. Other side, pretty scary with pinching, and I didn't want it to kick and like slice my arm off, so I use the handsaw on the other side. All right, so moving forward, I got my my sliding table saw sled that I made. I'll put a link in the description on how I made that. I use some IKEA hardware, which is kind of against the norm, but you know what? It is what it is, man. We got to do what we got to do. So I am setting this guy up because I just want to kiss the side of the apothecary cabinet, right? So I got a little bit of wiggle, so I use the anvil to weigh it down, but eventually we have success. And I have the skeleton for the apothecary cabinet, and then I got the wood that I need to continue on with the jewelry display build. And my partner, she was like, with just the pieces you have, it's kind of small, so can you attach this piece? And I'm like, ugh. Like I like the not inlay, but the grooves that are in there. So I'm like, I could attach these. Like, it's cool, man. So yeah, I can absolutely do that. So in order to do that effectively, like I don't want it to be off of the same plane. So I'm going to drill the shorter piece. And then I got this handy dandy, these little points to align your dowels from Rockler. So I'm going to be using those. They're not sponsored, but they're pretty dope products. So I'm going to use that. And it works out pretty well. So I set up my 90 with my drill to make sure that it's completely 90 degrees so it doesn't wobble either way. But I have an idea to circumvent that even if I do. Again, we want to reuse as many pieces as possible, so I want to get these pegs out, but I don't want to break them off and risk losing one, because if I'm down one, it's going to just like ruin the whole assembly line, right? So I knock them with the rubber mallet here once again, get those all situated, and then while I'm doing that, I have this glue up ready, and I have these little pieces with the clamps, to keep it in line. Like I said, I don't want any lips, I don't want any off plane, so we're going to set that up for that reason. The second reason is also because I don't want to mar the surface. Even though they have the little rubber backs on the clamps, I still want to make sure that it's all good to go. However, I do want to leave some weathering because I want her to know that, yeah, this is like the piece, but we're going to sand it, and I'm not going to delve too much into the sanding. So for the actual, like, the outer perimeter of the jewelry storage, I am going to set up my table saw sled in order to get the groove because, like I said, I'm reusing the wood, there's already a tongue, so I just need to make my own little groove. So I do that, just kissing the blade once again, make sure that everything's correct, make sure everything is square, and then we can set the ratchet up to make that glue up happen overnight. And that is going to make sure, once again, that everything just settled appropriately overnight, and it did, so that is awesome. So we can move on to the backer part. Now for the back, I just routed it out, but of course it leaves that little round over in the corners there, so I'm just cleaning that up with the chisel, just to make sure that everything is nice and square. And then once we're all situated, I will go ahead and situate the backer in there, and if it's perfectly and nice and snug, it's almost press fit, very close to press fit, which for me is like pretty dope. And I know it has that weird divider thing in there, but we're going to sand it off later. Now for this part right here, like I had an idea to like, again, like I didn't want to spend any money on this, and I had this little mesh plate, which is good for hoops, and not good for studs. So my partner was like, where's she going to put the stud earrings? And I was like, haha, good point. So I found, full disclosure, these little pieces were cut from a mail sorter that I found at the thrift shop. So I only spent like $3 on that, so it's no big deal. But we can reuse that in like a sliding barn door style in order to make sure that the studs and the hoops can fit on there appropriately. We also want to make sure that we want to reuse the pegs. So I'm just going to knock off one piece, or one side of the peg itself, and then we're going to stagger those in the back. So the necklaces go in the back. There will be a track for the door to slide back and forth to have access to earrings. She said she didn't want anything for rings, so I'm not going to reproduce that. But again, just reusing as much parts of the original Hutch as possible. I'm going to go through and create these little, the door, and it's just going to be divided, and a top section, bottom section with a divider in the center. And you'll see that like I'm just trying to make sure that everything is completely duplicated. And, you know, there's the old adage that you need to measure twice and cut once, but I failed to do so. I had the idea in my head, I went to go execute it, and then this happened, right? So that would look really stupid if I had like 2 pieces of wood in the center to divide, so I went ahead and redid that. Moving on, we're going to go ahead and make sure that it has the supports it needs, it has the glue ups ready, we're going to brad nail it, we're going to put it together, it's going to be great. And in order to get rid of those exposed edges on either side of the door, the sliding door, I'm going to use a piece of cherry for that as well, just to make sure that all the colors match. And then sanding, moving on. Okay, good. We have this guy situated. Bubba boom. So you kind of see the idea I got here. So pegs go in the back, earrings go in the front, slides back and forth. Everybody's happy. Excellent. So we're going to make quick work of these pegs, right? They have the dowels on either side. We're going to play chess. We're going to make sure everything is situated appropriately, sand it a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Fantastic. So then we go from this, you understand, to this. Yeah, so now everything's coming together. It's nice. Like, it's so satisfying to have the piece looking real good. And we're also going to reuse, again, this sticker. Now, this comes from the Pennsylvania House Fine Traditional Furniture in, Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. And they they prided themselves on their craftsmanship, and we're going to keep that little thing, you know, just to pride myself on reusing as much of their craftsmanship as possible. Get it? Make it cozy. So we put the Make It Cozy logo, and here we go. The final reveal. We're all complete, everything's happy, and hopefully they will be too. So let's go ahead and give it to them. Bejeweled cabinet. So I didn't know that they were coming to the house to pick this thing up when they did. Like, I was taking the trash out, I didn't hear the doorbell go off, and they're like at the front door, I see them through the window, and I'm like, what are they doing here? And they're like, hey, and I'm like, hey, and they're like, oh, you're here for the thing. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, here you go, it's garbage, you want some garbage? And they're like, what do you mean? It's like, it's wood shavings, right, from the Hutch? No, nothing? I'm kidding, it's a joke. And then so they're like, what? And then so they come in, I'm bringing out the thing, I'm all nervous, I'm like self-critical about the build and stuff like this, right? So like I put it at the top of the stairs because we have like a split level. And they're like, oh my gosh, like this is the thing. And they're like, is this the wood? And I'm thinking, I built it so I know it's the wood. And I was like, yeah, this is all the same Hutch, like it's the same wood, whatever. It's even got the little sticker on the back. And they're like, oh my God, like super excited, like big hugs and stuff like this. So I was like, oh, they love it, that's great, that's great. And it was like so cool because like we had given it to them at like 5 o'clock in the evening. And then by like 7 that same day, so they like went home. I mean, like, granted, they just like could walk right, they're our neighbors. So like went home, they hung it up, sent a photo. They put all their stuff, like they're an artist, so they have like a bunch of real colorful like earrings and stuff, which I think is dope because it gives it a real pop of color, right, against like the darkness of the wood. So they showed us that picture, sent it to my wifey and stuff like this. So like So yeah, it was great, man. I'm glad that it went off, and like they seemed to enjoy it like really well. And like her man was saying like the next day, like it was like, yeah, dude, like she's super pumped and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's dope, dude, because he's like, yo, it was like chaotic, right? Because like all she had was like command strips or command hooks with like necklaces and stuff like this. And I was like, oh, so you have like a display piece? He's like, he's like, she's an artist, dude. So like, it is her display piece. So she made it a display piece. She was like putting the earrings and stuff like that. I was like, dude, yeah, I saw the picture. It was like dope. And I was like, I'm so glad. Like that's all I could ask for. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's it. That's my story. That's the journey, dude. So like, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace. And I didn't want to do like a big reveal. I can't even talk, dude. I'm doing like, this is like the, what is it? The bear. The bear. You know what I'm saying? The bear. What's up, everybody? Today I'm making cozy. We're gonna repurpose an outdated Hutch. Hutch. How about doing it Hutch? Hutch. Look out, Hutch. Ow. Wow. Let's check it out. I don't know why I'm talking like this, man. It's crazy.